And the last area that I wanted to show you guys and focus on today is reports. Now, I will say banking basically is where you're going to connect your bank connections, and then payouts is if you have wave payments. So again, those are important things, but not as important as reports. So reports, we've got some new fancy reports in the new wave. Number one is still going to be profit and loss, aka the income statement. Kind of depends on where you live in the world as to which term they use to refer to this, but you'll hear both, so they put both here now. The balance sheet shows you how much is in your bank accounts, how much you owe on your credit cards, and how much you've taken out of the company to pay yourself. And then cash flow is the new report, which is amazing. And this is showing you how much money is actually coming in and going out of your business. Sometimes people will get confused. They'll look at their profit and loss statement and go, well, I supposedly had $1,000 profit last month. Why is there no money in my bank account? Cash flow helps you understand why there's no money in your bank account. And often it's because you have debts, or you took that money and used it for personal expenses but didn't track that. So you're getting confused. So this will show you kind of like, oh, this is how much, where money has gone, what I've done. And so, yeah, that is the cash flow report. Again, I'm going to do a separate video that dives deeper into reporting and reports another time. But the profit and loss is going to be the most important one that you're going to want to look at, because this is telling you, is your business profitable or not? So really, are you operating a business properly, or are you spending too much money? It'll give you the summary breakdown, and then you want to click details, and that will actually show you the different categories. And what's great about this is when we come to a report, we don't want anything in uncategorized. Everything has to have a home. So if we see that something is uncategorized, that tells us something needs to change. We need to fix this. And you can click this little box, and it'll open a new tab and show you exactly what transactions have not been categorized as far as income. And then you can go in and fix those, which is really great. Using a web-based accounting software is so handy in this, that you can just open multiple tabs and it all works. Again, here it says, hey, here's this thing, we don't know what it is. Again, you click this, it will open this actual transaction in a new tab, and you can recategorize it. Same thing down here, we don't want any expenses uncategorized. And this is really nifty, is it tells you what so gross profit, if you were product-based business, this is going to tell you, how much you're making after the cost of creating your product. Well, most of us are service-based, so that's going to be 100%. But down here, it's going to show you what your percentage of your total income you're keeping as a profit. Now, this number is great. 86% of my income I'm keeping as profit. Fantastic number. This will vary greatly by business, but this is a great metric to see. And really, I don't want to see any business have their total income or have their total profit be less than 50% of their income. And that's just my personal opinion as a tax advisor and bookkeeper. I just don't like to see people not taking home money they have earned. So that is that report. You can change the date range here, last couple years, run it by quarter or run it by month. You can run it by a custom date range, but now Wave has built in these date ranges, which is awesome. Again, super helpful. And if you want to export this, you can do it as a CSV or a PDF. And that's handy to keep in your records, and also to send to your accountant or tax advisor for tax time. So that's reports.